Hot Rod Magazine live at the Magnaflow booth, and what is more impressive than, of course, our friends at Magnaflow is a particular car sitting in, and a friend of mine, Bodie Stroud, welcome to the program.
Thanks, man. It's good to be here.
You are as tired as I am, aren't you?
Oh, I'm so tired.
Well, you know, I know that car came together at the last minute. We had you on the radio program. We were pulling dyno runs, almost 800 horsepower. Man, how was it? Did you obviously the car's here? What were the last few minutes like?
It was intense. I mean, I literally almost threw the towel in, like, at the last minute. I had almost had enough. I mean, we were up for 3 days straight, and I mean literally 3 days straight thrashing on this thing. Nothing was going right. Nothing was fitting right. We had to do a few last-minute changes. Paint was last minute. We didn't get the body back from paint until Wednesday of last week. So
you're kidding me.
Oh, yeah. In about 7 days, we put the whole thing together.
Wow. Now, I know that we've done a lot of stuff on our social networking. You've obviously been on the radio program. They can certainly check out the podcast. Just search for Bodie Stroud and BS Industries and BS Hot Rods. I'm a pretty good search engine optimization guy. But we got to talk a little bit about the car. I want you to give us kind of a rundown of what equipment, what drivetrain, all the things and all the tricks that you did to the car.
You know, we did a lot. I really wouldn't know where to start. We chopped it. We redid the whole roof line. We lowered the roof line. We widened the car. Everything, the quarter extensions, everything's been widened. The whole rear of the car. It's got a whole custom-built chassis that we engineered and designed and built for the project. It's all our own suspension. It's got a new floor. So now the body comes off the chassis like a normal car. You know, we built inner fenders. It's got a separate core support. We widened up the engine compartment but 12 inches to make room for that big Boss 494.
I was going to say that is one of the Can-Am engines, and Mario Andretti, one of the guys that's been the ambassador of it. Not only ambassador, obviously, of Magnaflow, but ambassador of the car, and pretty amazing engine.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, Mario just left, and I'll tell you what an honor it was to have him. You should have seen the expression on his face when he saw the car and saw the engine. I mean, it was like, it was real emotional. It was huge. And then to have him sit in a car that I built, you know, a legend like that, it was cool.
I know that feeling. It's the feeling I get when I talk to guys like you, man. Now, the thing that really makes, in my opinion, this car special is the fact that you have named off all these little things that you've done, channeled it, chopped it, shortened it, and that's the real difference. We were talking before we did this interview. It's the little things that not everybody sees in the car that really does make a difference.
Exactly. You know, everybody that's come up to it has really liked it. They really like how subtle it is. You know, we did real dramatic changes, but it still looks real subtle. The biggest Mustang enthusiasts come up and say, okay, you did this and this, but I see something else, but I just can't put it together. You know what I mean?
It's the little things that make a difference, and you know, it's why you were last year's Best in Show, and I would say odds-on favorite. You might do that back-to-back.
Never know. Never know. Be cool. I didn't come expecting to win. Never do. I just like to show my stuff to people, and I like to see the reactions and the smiles on their face.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, you put a smile on this guy's face. If you want more information about BS Hot Rods, BS Industries, and Bodie Stroud, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
You can go to our website, to either bshotrods.com or bodiestroud.com, either one.
Man, I tell you what, I can't say thanks enough. And I can tell by our hands, the battle wounds,
oh, yeah,
they're there. Real car guy, real cars. This is Dennis from Hot Rod Magazine Live. Let's go check out that car.